Hi, David Campanile here, owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate. Today's topic is going to be about how to prepare for business succession through estate planning. But before we dive into that topic, if you want to schedule a free strategy session over the phone with me in regards to estate planning and probate, head on over to njestateattorney.com to schedule a day and time that works best for you. So, business succession planning and estate planning, how do they go kind of hand in hand? How do we prepare for business succession through estate planning? That's what this video is about. So I had a client come to me recently who owns a small business and had some questions about how to properly handle their business plan. The client really wanted to keep the business in the family, but also wanted to know how they could handle this through estate planning if when he passes, if the family wants to sell the business, what they could do and what their different options are. So the first option I said to the client, I provided to him was, you can just sell the business outright. Get a business valuation, put it on the market right now, take what you can get, sell it, and run away. Use that money, invest it, enjoy retirement. It's not something he wanted to do. So that's always option one. You can sell your business. Option two, which is, it usually happens if you have business partners, is what we do is we set up what's known as a life insurance trust. And what I mean by this is the business partners come together, they pay a business evaluator to evaluate the business. Now, remember, there are two different types of business. You have the products sector and the services sector. Products are going to be comic book stores, sports collectible firms, law firms, accounting firms, financial services. Those are going to be the kind of places that for products, for service side. And remember, the valuation is going to be different on services than it is products. So what we do is, when you bring in this business evaluator, what they'll do is they'll come in and say, look, the business is worth, $500,000. And you have two partners, so you're each entitled to $250,000. So what you would do is go to a life insurance company and say, look, I need to get a $250,000 life insurance policy on my partner. Both partners would do the same thing. And what this does is, what you would do is you'd assign the beneficiary as the life insurance trust. Now, when that partner dies, you'd go, provide the proof, the death certificate, fill out the necessary paperwork. The money would be transferred to the life insurance trust. Now, in the trust, it would be built out that this money is going to be used to pay the family for the 50% value based on the $250 of the evaluation, and this could be a lump sum payment. This could be over time, a set period of time. This is really what the contract between you and the family would entail. And that is really the way we advise to handle things, which is also probably one of the cleaner ways to do it. And the reason why we handle it this way is with businesses, there could be a liquidity crisis. And what I mean by that is there's so much money wrapped up into the business. We don't have $250,000 lying around in a bank account somewhere to just make this purchase. Maybe we can't get a loan to make the purchase for the business. Stuff like issues like that. The other option we have, which is the third option in business succession planning with estate planning, is you have the ability to make lifetime gifts. And what I mean by this is you can give gifts and you start basically giving percentages of your business to family members, to friends, people you want involved in the business, and you're giving them these small percentages of, 2%, 1%, 5%, and you're kind of handing it down little by little. Now, why are we doing this? One, if you die and you own 100% of a business or 50% of a business, your estate tax could be all out of whack. In New Jersey, we don't have an estate tax, but But on the federal side, we do, especially if that business right now is over, almost $13 million. The federal estate tax will kick in, and we really want to avoid that as much as possible. By giving small percentages of the business to other individuals, what you have done is you are making it more difficult for an outside person to come in and purchase the company or purchase your business. Because if you have one person, it's very simple to come in and buy from one person. It's a little harder to buy from two people, but you can usually get two people to agree at some point at some price that they should sell this business. But imagine if you had 5, 6, 7, 8, even 10 people involved in the business to buy smaller portions. It becomes much more difficult for somebody on the outside to come in and buy people out rather than people on the inside who say, look, I want to buy your percentages of the business. And what we're really doing is, in your will, I've seen it done where we want to avoid fighting. And by that, I mean when we try to involve children, we try to involve a spouse. Sometimes what I've seen done by clients is one child will get the business because they've worked in the business, they understand the business, and let's say that business was valued at $500,000. And child 2 gets the assets of the estate. And remember, those assets are passed to them after all the debts are paid. So let's say the estate had $500,000 in it, but there were $200,000 in debts. Guess what? That child only has $300,000 now. And now we have this infighting. And we want to avoid this as much as possible. Now, one child feels like they were disrespected because they got less than the other siblings, so now they start fighting. We are really trying to protect against this. So, to sum it all up, you can do business succession planning through estate planning. And there's really 3 options that you have. You can sell your business right away. You have a life insurance trust that you could use, that you could create, or you could start disseminating and giving pieces of the business to other individuals and family members to slowly diminish what your percentages are. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please hit the like button. Head on over to YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're also on we're also on Instagram and TikTok at NJ Estate Attorney. If you have any questions pertaining to this topic or any other topic in estate planning and probate, and you want to schedule a free strategy session over the phone with me, head on over to njestateattorney.com to schedule a day and time that works best for you. As always, my name is David Campanile. I'm the owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate.